Hello everyone, this week's video comes a little late and I will only be reporting on a few things since I was at RetroWorld Expo this past weekend. It was an amazing time and I got to meet up with many new people and some current friends. As a little treat for this week, I'll be showing you some of the things I picked up at the expo. It wasn't much, but I'm very happy with everything I got. I needed some books to help fill out a shelf, and I was on the lookout for books related to retro computers or retro technology. I couldn't find any, but I did find this Mass Effect 3 Collector's Edition book. It's from Prima Games, but it's much more than a game guide. It's a hardcover book with a metallic finish, includes behind-the-scenes info at BioWare, exclusive photos, art, and interviews. It also has info on how the Mass Effect universe was created, and much more. I love the Mass Effect trilogy, so I was really happy to pick this book up. I also picked up the M2 Complete Works documentary Blu-ray by My Life in Gaming. It covers M2's history starting from its development of the excellent Gauntlet port to its amazing emulation classic collections and original work they've developed. You can watch this documentary on YouTube, but purchasing the Blu-ray does further help support the channel, and I really enjoy their work. Before I continue to the last purchase I made, I want to thank Aerial Aces for hooking me up with some of his holographic labels. They look beautiful and I just need to decide on where to put them. A while ago, I bought a whole bunch of his Holo 3D Effects Tap Tool labels and I love the way they came out so much. They really helped complete my Tap Tool setup. I also want to thank Ronnie Snice for hooking me up with his amazing Golden Axe poster. You may know Ronnie from the awesome wallpapers he creates for the MiSTer FPGA. If you don't use them, they are easily obtainable by enabling them in the Update All script settings. I also want to thank everyone else I met at RetroWorld Expo. All of you made the weekend an amazing time and I can't wait to do it again. Now let me show you this last purchase I made. A couple of weeks ago, I spoke about Koala Koa's marsupial MiSTer FPGA multi-system. While reading up on it, I could tell that a lot of care was put into making it a complete experience that you get out the box. Reading about it is one thing, but when checking out the entire package live, I was floored. I had to purchase one right away. This system comes with a full MiSTer setup using the multi-system I/O board that was open sourced by Heber. The case also uses some open source designs that were modeled after different consoles. I got the Neo Geo version, but I also love the PlayStation style case too. A Tap 2 reader is also integrated into the system. You also get an excellent game controller from Retro Fighters and a wireless keyboard is included. To help you get started playing games right away, you'll get some licensed modern retro games included in the package, which are also encoded onto some NFC cards. This brought me back to the days where packing games were used to be standard. Everything is packaged in this beautiful box, letting you know what's in the package, showing screenshots of included games, and more. That's just a quick high-level overview on the package. There are other details about it that make it stand out, like the included Meanwhile power supply, the PCB components, and more. It's expensive, but considering what's included, it's definitely worth every penny. I do plan on doing a proper video on it in the future. Here are the latest updates regarding Taki Udon's MiSTer products. Several weeks back, Taki spoke about giving us some shipping updates around August 15th. Unfortunately, that date has come and gone, and there is no update on shipping. There was someone who asked Taki about an update, and it does look like there might be some issue preventing Taki from giving us a clear shipping date, because Taki responds to them saying, "I have nothing constructive to say. I should have been able to have a clear date on the 15th. I can only wait." There are people that are becoming skeptical. However, I'm the wrong person to comment on the reality of the project, since I have no experience manufacturing a product. I'm just taking a wait-and-see approach since no money has been spent by consumers, but I really do want this product to succeed. However, I do worry if these delays have any side effects for current MiSTer vendors. It has been mentioned that boards will be provided to vendors, and many people are waiting for these boards to make a MiSTer purchase. Let's hope things work out and we'll have some shipping info soon. Moving on, Taki posted some small updates regarding the handheld. We can see some clear images on how parts of the handheld will look like. The full system is not shown, but we can see how the front buttons look, the analog sticks, bumpers, and triggers. The D-pad is not visible in this teaser, and the screen is only partially viewable and no content is displayed. The screen is set to be AMOLED. I do like the rounded sides where you place your palm in. It bodes well for comfort. There are two designs being evaluated for the console, and this is the Plan B design. For games like Pokemon that require a real-time clock, this handheld will include a real-time clock. This is important for those games because you are not always guaranteed internet access when moving around with a handheld, so it's good that internet access won't be required to keep time. The handheld will also have pogo pins for expansion like a snack port and other expansion and accessories. This device looks to be modular because Taki mentioned that you will be able to swap out the front shell and change a daughter board to get Sega-style 6-face buttons instead of the Super NES style buttons. The D-pad is set to be above the analog sticks, PlayStation style, instead of the Xbox style of having them below. The analog sticks will also be Hall effect. There was also another post teasing the Plan A design, and we also have the code name for the handheld. It is set to be called the Super R2, and the goal looks to be to release both the Plan A and Plan B designs. These handhelds will also include HDMI output, so if you use the pogo pins for expansion, this could probably turn into a complete setup for your television. Taki posted about the official website coming online soon. There's still no shipping update, and everything will be listed as out of stock until the launch. Purchasing options will include PayPal and Payoneer. It was also mentioned that review units will go out in a few days. Let's hope there are minimal delays and the MiSTer device can be released soon. Another image was posted that hopefully means that a shipping date is nearing. This post shows the SD-RAM, I/O board, USB board, and fan all packaged in a box. We don't see the actual products as they are all inside their own smaller boxes. And all packaging is getting the Sega Master System style art. And Taki posted the 3D files for the case he designed for his MiSTer Triple Stack. Current cases that are available now need some small modifications in order to fit. From previous posts, it looks like only one side panel has to be modified for current cases. Core developer Raki has made some more progress on the Salamander core. It now has sound. The core is only in the alpha state, so you cannot obtain it through the regular update channels. But you can head over to Raki's Patreon to obtain and help bug test the core. We also got some bad news regarding the Salamander core. Raki received a report from a follower that notified of an obvious bug in the sprite engine. This bug is caused in one of the custom chips, and a decap of the chip looks to be required in order to fix it. This means that it will be a while before the full release. That's it for this episode. I know there was a lot else going on, but I'll catch up with everything else for next week's video. Please also try to support Swords, the maintainer of the MiSTer project, and other MiSTer developers and contributors on support platforms such as Patreon and Ko-fi. Their hard work allows us to enjoy this amazing project. I also provided links to all my sources in the description. Make sure to also check out RetroRGB.com to see my MiSTer news videos in blog form and to get more retro-related content. And if possible, support them on Patreon too. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and its bell icon so you can get notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.